Hi, I'm Celeste, and welcome to Find Your Purple. Today I was inspired by a book I read recently called Start with Why. It is written by Simon Sinek, and it is about how great leaders inspire everyone to take action. Now, the book was about leaders. Those that have been truly inspirational start with the why. He used Stephen Jobs. He used the Wright brothers. He used Martin Luther King as some of his examples of inspirational leaders. Now, my channel isn't about business. It isn't about really leaders. But what I took from this was my whys in my life. Look back to things you learned as a child. For me, I thought about when I learned to ride a bike. I got on it, I fell numerous times, and eventually I did it. When I learned to swim, when I learned to dive off the high diving board, when I learned to drive and then drive a stick, because it's the only car I could get, had a stick shift. In all those cases, what motivated me was my why. Why did I want to do it? Obviously, learning to ride a bike and drive and all that, I wanted to be with my friends. I wanted to get out and do stuff. I was going to make it happen no matter what. So the motivation, my why, was driving me to succeed. Over the years, I learned sometimes if things got tough, I would drop it. Whether that was working out or taking care of my health or any number of things, if it was hard to do, I wouldn't do it. And recently, about 9 weeks ago, I went to a plant-based diet. That is no meats, no fish, no chicken, no dairy, no eggs. But in that 9 weeks, I have not had any straight up meats, dairy, anything. And people have asked me, well, how did you do it? Because I love my meats. I love the Kentucky Fried Chicken and White Castles and hamburgers. And I still love them. I remember what they taste like. But I think what happened was my why became stronger. I read a lot of books. I've been watching videos, movies, YouTube channels, about 6 or 7 different doctors that are showing stats on the value of a plant-based diet. And whether that's what you want to do or not, that's not the point of this. The point was I changed a behavior I've had for 62 years that even as recently as 3 months ago, I wouldn't have dreamed I would be doing this. And I've done it without a lot of difficulty because of my why. Came to a point, health issues in family, finding people my age dying. I had to come to face the reality that I needed to take care of my body. And I was having some issues that I wanted to deal with. So I started doing the research and I came up with a why. I don't care if you're 30, I don't care if you're 60, I don't care if you're 90. If there's something you want to do, the only way you're going to be able to do it is if you have a strong enough why. Why did I want to change my eating after 62 years? Why do I want to exercise and become healthy and make a stronger body? I've not flossed throughout my life. I recently went to the dentist and I have a problem and I've got to change my dental habits. Again, I've always known this stuff intellectually, but it wasn't enough to make me change my behavior. And now there are things happening in my life that I have to step up and say, if I want it to change, I've got to make it change. So encourage you to look at things you want to do in your life that you've not done or have not been consistent with, and you get frustrated with yourself. You know, it's you. Whether you're going to be a success or not depends on you, right? Well, you make a list of why you want to do something. Make sure it's strong. One of the reasons I think I'm able to stay on the plant-based diet is not only am I continuing to watch this research and read books, but I'm also seeing that while I was doing it for health reasons, I've now seen a lot of environmental reasons to do it. I've also seen animal cruelty reasons to do it. I am flooding my brain with whys so that when I'm at a wedding like I was this weekend, and there was a gorgeous salami and cheese table, and then a row of whether it was shrimp or prosciutto around asparagus, or all sorts of wonderful meat products. I was able to sit there for 4 hours without really being that tempted. And I was quite proud of myself, actually. So I encourage you to look at your life. If there anything is out there that you're wanting to do or changing your habit, make sure you're completely honest with yourself as to the why, not the how and the what. That will have to come. But why is it you want better teeth? If I'm wanting to save my teeth, I have got to make it very clear. So the next time I'm in bed and I didn't brush or I didn't floss or I didn't whatever, I'm going to not argue with myself. It's not going to be a battle every time not to eat meat or not to go to bed without flossing or any number of things. If my why is strong enough, then I'll get my butt out of bed and go do it without sitting there and arguing. You might want to read the book or listen to it as I did. It's a easy read. It's Start With Why by Simon Sinek, and it's how great leaders inspire everyone. And in this case, I'm saying you are the leader of your life. So inspire yourself to get off that couch and do whatever it is you want to do. It's never too late to find your purple, your passion, your joy, whatever it is that makes you happy. You're brought to this earth for a reason, so get out and find it and share it with the world. And in the meantime, grab your cup of tea, sit back, and let's start sharing